Okay, greetings everyone. Welcome to another video. Today's video brings me up here to Tioga County, and I am here at Leonard Harrison State Park to check out the Grand Canyon of Pennsylvania. Now, technically, when you say the Grand Canyon of Pennsylvania, this is the area that everybody knows this state park up here, even though where I stay with friends down in Waterville, that area there, English Center, Slate Run, Blackwell, that's all considered the Grand Canyon as well. If you saw my other videos with the views from my vistas that I like going to see, yes, that is part of the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon. But as far as the technical, where the actual canyon is, so to speak, that everybody knows about, it is here in Tioga County, just outside of Wellsboro at the Leonard Harrison State Park. So I guess you could say that this is where the canyon actually starts up here. So we're going to walk around the park here and check things out, show you some views from the overlook, check out the visitor center that's here. Hopefully they have the gift shop open this year. When I was here last year, it wasn't open. And then what we're going to do, we're going to drive down the road and check out an old fire tower or lookout tower down there. It's supposed to give you some pretty good views of the canyon. I can't put the drone up here to give you any views or anything because this is a state park and you can't fly drones in a state park. So let's get started and go check out Leonard Harrison State Park.
Okay, so the squarer tail is the crow, and the larger is the raven. And I don't know. And then the tail, I don't know how just from the head to differentiate. Okay, that's right. Yes, 2 miles. Fine works.
But we didn't see it rain. What was going? I've come here before.
All right, so what you're seeing inside the visitor center here is just some of the animals that are native to the land up here in northern Pennsylvania. Although I have some black squirrels down on my property right now. And yes, Pennsylvania does have bobcats. I seen that firsthand last year. Here's a woodchuck, otherwise known as the groundhog.
How does it not work?
Red, we got it right. All right, baby, ready? Bold, seen in town and country. There's a difference between a crow and a raven. Yeah, you can touch it. All right. This is raven, this is crow. Bold, seen in our towns and our country. That's a crow. Turn red, that's right. Wing spread, 4 feet. That would be a raven. Try that. Yep, it's red, so it's right. In flight, often seen soaring. Let's try raven. Yep, that's right. Wing spread, 3 feet. Crow.
What happens if you
Thick
get...
bill, rough outline. Let's try raven.
So they do have trails up here that you can walk around, but you can't access the Pine Creek Rail Trail, which is at the bottom of the canyon here, which you're going to see in just a few seconds. But there are hiking trails around here that you can take. And here is one of the lookouts to the canyon. The camera doesn't do it justice. You got to come and see this for yourself. And all the way down there at the bottom is the Pine Creek, which again is very low, and the rail trail is down there at the bottom. This is not the deepest part of the canyon, the areas where I go, Lebo Vista and up through Slate Run, Camel, down in that area, that is the deepest and widest part of the Grand Canyon. And then here's an information board about the eagles. I think I showed one of these before, but how to spot an eagle, turkey buzzard, and an osprey. This is a beautiful state park up here. You have little binoculars down there that you can look. This is just a gorgeous park to visit. And across over here, I actually think this is Colton State Park. That's on the other side of the canyon here. And then here's information on one of the 3 venomous snakes in Pennsylvania. And I cannot stress this enough. If they come up here, they deserve to be respected. They will not, rattlesnakes generally will not go after a human unless they are threatened. Unlike the copperhead, which will chase you down. The timberwood rattlesnake will actually just go on his way unless you get too close to him. Yeah, and with those rattlesnakes, too many times I've been up here and I've seen rattlesnakes along the road on the rail trail, and people come up there and they try and get close to it to get it to rattle. Well, when it starts rattling, it's also coiled, and if it's coiled, it's ready to strike. So just be smart and keep your distance, because hospitals up here do have the anti-venom, but I can tell you, hospitals up here are well over an hour away. So be respectful of the rattlesnakes. Don't just go up to them and try and get them to rattle to hear it. Just give them their space and let them be. Here's another overlook just down from where we were at. Shows you more of the canyon and the creek. I just can't get over how low the Pine Creek is. That is really bad. All right, so we're going to walk down the steps here to the last lookout, which should give us another good view of looking down the canyon.
You too.
What part of Florida do you live?
In Gainesville, North Florida. Up north. Yeah.
Or southern?
Oh, are you? Miami or?
West Coast?
Uh,
Or say-
towards Fort Myers. We're just north of Fort Myers. Venice. In Venice? Oh, nice.
Just a little bit, but it's a small little town near Rio de Janeiro. So,
Venice, you mean? No, I went to Snowboard a couple years ago. I stayed about 10 days in that was
yeah.
a great time.
Yeah.
Minnesota ski? Yeah. Yeah, there's a nice little park.
All right, so hopefully you're enjoying the views here of the lookouts. I know my vistas that I go to and I show you are great and everything. I love them, but this one here is worth coming and checking out too. So like you saw when we were in the visitor center, you got more information here about how it took 20,000 years to make the canyon. And then over here is what was known as the Civilian Conservation Corps, and you can go online and do your research on that organization. But they were basically up in this area. They did many things and more or less were the pioneers of this area, developed it, planted trees and everything else. Like I said, do the research on it, Google it, and you can find out the information on them. And I guess on the weekends they have a concession trailer that's open here. They do have vending machines here at the park, but we're going to walk over here because the gift shop trailer is open this year. So I'm going to walk in there, check out some of the merchandise, and see how much damage I can do in it. And before we head in the gift shop, here's some more information on the Civilian Conservation Corps. And then over here is a map. It shows all the camps and where they were located in Pennsylvania. And there were even some down my way. Knoll Forest was one, and French Creek State Park, I believe, might have had some, maybe not. So yes, I am reading that right. There is a number, I guess, that goes with the camp and everything. So even though these are state parks, that's a national park, which is Hopewell Furnace. That's French Creek State Park. So yeah, there were all camps there down in my area. But pretty much all of Pennsylvania, they had camps, but where they really had them was here in the central area, just north of Harrisburg, and then this whole area up here where we're at. And we are actually right here.
10 cents is your change. Thank you. Do you want a receipt?
No, I don't believe we're good.
Okay, very good. Thank you for supporting our small business.
No problem.
All right, so went into the gift shop, bought a few items, didn't spend that terribly much money at this gift shop like I did at some of the other ones, like at Railfest and other places. But interesting fact, a woman in the gift shop there, the attendant, was telling me that the building you see behind me, which is where the visitor center is, they are going to be renovating that whole thing at some point in time. Don't know when yet, but and that's when instead of being in the trailer out there, the gift shop will be back in that building where it used to be. So, all right, we are going to leave here at the park, and we're going to take a drive down the road about a mile or two and see if we can gain access to this old fire tower or lookout tower. All right, so we drove down the road maybe about a mile and a half or so, and came to the lookout tower, which is in front of me here. So we're going to be checking this out momentarily. But one thing I wanted to point out with the gift shop back there, if you do come to the Leonard Harrison State Park, be sure to visit that gift shop and purchase some of the items that are in there. All the items in that gift shop are made locally here in northern Pennsylvania. So if you buy in that shop, you are supporting the small businesses in the area. So let's give you a shot of this tower and then see about getting inside this thing. So from the looks of it over here, it is $5 to go inside. It is no cash. You have to use a credit card only. So hopefully it's working. And there's also a sign there that says all the revenue from the tower is used to provide wildlife habitat and food. So that money is going to a good cause as well. So there is the little trailer with the entrance to the tower, and there it is. So I don't know if this was actually a fire tower at one time that was repurposed, or if they actually built this here. I don't see that much information on it or anything, so, but I'm surprised. There is nobody here. I am the only person that is here. There is a campground that's right down the road. In fact, you pass it when you come in here, but yeah, there's nobody here, so let's go take a climb. So there is a sign here about the tower. So it's been up for over 100 years. It was built in 1906. And it tells you how many feet above sea level it is, how many feet above ground it is, and how many steps it is. So I got 125 steps to climb to get to the top. All right, so we swiped the card. The gate is humming. It is unlocked. And it tells you to admit one and to enjoy the view. So it is $5 per person to go up here. So you use your card. You got to swipe it for every person. But let's walk around here and take a nice leisurely climb to the top. So when I did do the math here, each set of steps here is 18 steps. And yes, it does make a little bit of noise climbing up. If you don't like heights, this is not for you. All right, last set of steps, and these aren't 18. Most of them were 18. But when you get to the top, this is what you get to see. This is incredible. So, couldn't give you drone footage from the state park, but this is just as good. Spectacular view as far as the eye can see. All right, so where this tower is in reference to the state park, right over here is where the state park is, the visitor center and everything there. So that's where the lookouts are, right in this general area here. And then looking to the north, I believe Wellsboro is actually over that way. And then Route 6 cuts across that mountain ridge in behind there in the valley and heads out towards Potter County, which I think is out that way. I should say Potter County is that way, the town of Gailton. So, and Ansonia is right around here somewhere too. And then looking south, I guess it's, yeah, that would be south this way. This is looking down towards Blackwell, Slate Run, down towards Waterville, and English Center down that way. But this is just wild. Worth the $5. They do have a little bench up here that you can sit and just take in the view. All right, so I heard another vehicle or two pulled in, so there's going to be other people coming up here shortly. Just take one look around here again. And yeah, these views, this is just fabulous. So be sure if you come up here, be sure to come back here to the lookout tower. It is definitely worth the while and the climb. All right, so going down these stairs is always easier than going up. I don't mind going down 125 stairs. It's just going up that takes a little bit. And I thought I had nice rhododendrons at my place. These rhododendrons that they have growing around the tower here are just fabulous. All right, so that is going to wrap it up for this video here from Leonard Harrison State Park and the lookout tower. So great views up here. You definitely have to come up here and visit this area if you haven't been up here before. The couple that came up the tower there, that was their first time here, I believe, and everything. So yes, it's a little bit of a climb, 125 steps, but it is definitely worth it once you get to the top and see the views. So if you did like the video, please give it the thumbs up. Also, if you're new to the channel and you just found it, consider hitting that subscribe button down there. And if you already are a subscriber, you can hit that bell down there at the bottom and be notified when I upload new videos to YouTube. And again, thank you to all the subscribers and everyone that follows me on all the social media platforms. So until next time, it's have a ball and do it all. We'll see you soon.